Um, so I, as a chronically tardy person who has to take public transit, my dream in life is to have my phone tell me when a bus is near my house, like proactively, so that while I'm getting ready and I'm doing my thing, I don't have to go check my phone every minute to see when the bus is. So I always wanted a bus alarm clock that would say, hey, it's time. And that doesn't really make sense as a web app, so I figured it had to be it would have to be a mobile app. So I did a little research and I found Ionic, which allows you to code in JavaScript and I think I hit the wrong command. Allows you to code in JavaScript, CSS, and Angular, and port this all out to Android or Apple. And I don't. So I also had the fun challenge of trying to figure out how to get the data from, and I worked with NJ Transit because I know it from the bottom of my heart. So I discovered that actually scraping data from the website is a heck of a lot more complicated and difficult than I ever imagined it could be. Basically, they don't want you to take their data. So I get all these weird errors. I wasn't able to get error reporting because I was still trying to figure out this Ionic thing. And it turned out I just needed to set up a proxy server, and then I could anonymously just keep asking them for data, and that's all good. So that was a huge challenge. And then also dealing with parsing all of that data that came back, I did not imagine would be so challenging. I'm not sure what this is doing because it worked perfectly downstairs. And getting all that to play nicely. And this worked absolutely perfectly downstairs, so I'm not sure what's going on here. I did get it to become an app, so I can nothing actually works. It can't actually hit the server from in here, but I can log in with my fake login because the database is to be developed. I can select a bus line, and in theory I could pull up the stop information if it actually was allowed to talk to NJ Transit. I was trying to get the emulator up on the screen, and for some reason it just doesn't like this monitor or something. But I can do this mobile app up here. Buses are a thing. That's one thing I learned during this project. And NJ Transit hard codes their routes into their website because they're lazy, which made my life easier. But then I had to dynamically pull up the directions that correspond to the route, and then which stops are available. And I can find out where buses are in New Jersey, and if it's within the specified amount of time, it'll pop up and say hey, you need to get out of here. So let's go to New York. Let's go to, of course it's not, there's no buses out there today, right? So there we go. The next bus is in a minute. That would be an alarm that would pop up if I had that feature implemented. That's in 2.0. So I have my little user interface. This is fake, but let's pretend that this is hitting a database and authenticating my user.
1, 2, 3.
It totally is. It's a good password. So I have my lists of my alerts that I set up. I can go over here and see my alerts, turn them on and off, add them. If this were real, that would all. And if this were real, then at 8:35 I'd get an alert saying stop brushing your hair and go out the door, and my life would be better. Yeah. So it was quite a learning experience, and I hope to someday actually finish this app. And wish you all luck.